Hello once again YouTube, Nix here, and we are here once again for another Keyforge deck opening. On our last one the deck didn't seem too amazing. Here I have another one for you, so let's hope this time it will be really nice. So let's take a look. Okay, so the name of this one is... can you see right here? Oh, it's upside down for you. Oh, sorry. So you have Ferreira Lumor's Prodigy. Alright. So this deck will be a Mars, Sanctum, and Shadow deck. Alright. Pretty sweet. If I can get it open. Oh, got it on the pretty much the first try here. Nice. I'll put the card aside. So here we are with the shadow cards first. So here we have Urchin. When you play it, steal one and has elusive. So this guy, I like it. He's pretty nice. Silver Tooth. So this one is kind of a charge haste creature. Only 2 power though, but... Alright, our first rare is Sylvan Defense. So you can fight or reap and move one from one of your cards to your pool. So if you capture an ember with one of your creatures, you can use this one to profit out of that. Here I'll try to zoom in a little bit. Maybe you can see the cards, but oh, there we go. Oh my god, this is a lot better. Okay. There we go. Dodger. So this one, steal one when you fight. Pretty basic, but it's pretty good. Naughty the Thief. Elusive, and you can action steal one. So you can, instead of reaping or fighting, you can steal one. So that's pretty nice. Mooncursor, so as you fight, you steal one, and it has Skirmish and Poison, so it means that the first time it fights, it doesn't get any damage, and it has Poison, which is the equivalent of Death Touch, so that's a really good little creature. But it dies easily if it gets fought by something else, but it will kill anything it fights, that it deals damage to, so that's pretty nice. Bad Penny, this guy can be either insane or really bad depending on the rest of your deck. Some decks will have synergy where you can kill your own guy to like deal damage to other stuff and things like that, so you get it back to your hand and you can play it again. So in this case, very good. But if you don't have any synergy, this guy is really underwhelming, I feel. Speed Sigil. The first creature played each turn enters play ready. So this is like a double-edged sword, really, because it works for your opponent also. So be careful using that. Skeleton Key. A friendly creature captures one. Oh, great! So here we have Skeleton Key in pair with this. Can be really good. So on the same turn, you take one, you capture one, and here you put it to your pool. So basically it's a steal, but still. It's like a worse steal, but with the Skeleton Key, that's pretty nice. Seeker Needle. This one's pretty sweet. Deal 1 damage to a creature, and if it damages it, if it kills it, sorry, you gain 1, so that's nice. Nerve Blast, so steal 1. If you do, deal 2 to a creature. So that's pretty basic, but once again, stealing is always good. And we have another one. So that's it for our shadow cards, okay. Protect the Weak, +1 armor and taunt. Not the best, does a job. Gives you an ember at least, but you need a creature out, so... We have 3 of them, okay, so I guess we're pumping our creatures with this deck. Gatekeeper. If your opponent has 7 or more, capture all but 5 of it. Okay, so if they're at like 12, well, you capture a lot of it. That's nice. Sergeant Ezekiel. You may ready and fight with a neighboring creature, so that's pretty sweet. But you don't fight with this guy. It says ready and fight with a neighboring creature, so you target a neighboring creature, you fight with the neighboring creature. So this guy doesn't actually fight on the play. Jehu the Bureaucrat. So after you choose Sanctum as your active house, gain 2. This guy is pretty sweet. Very weak on the stat side, but look at this ability. After you choose Sanctum as your active house, gain 2. So your opponent has to manage this guy quite quickly. Commander Renial. Reap, use a friendly non-Sanctum creature. This guy, I like it. Champion Anafiel. To 6 power with taunt and also 1 armor, so good body, that's nice. Sigil of Brotherhood. Omni, sacrifice it. For the remainder of the turn, you may use friendly Sanctum creatures. Alright, so basically, if you choose another house, if you choose a house other than Sanctum, well, at least you can play your Sanctum creatures. Oh, this one's the first time I see it. A potion of invulnerability. So Omnis, you sacrifice it. For the remainder of the turn, each friendly creature cannot be dealt damage. Okay, so you control the time you do it, so that's pretty sweet. Take hostages. For the remainder of the turn, each time a friendly creature fights, it captures 1. So it's nice to see that we have a lot of capture with our rare from the other house. That's good. We have Blinding Light. Choose a house, stun each creature of that house. So this one here is really, really good. I've been blown out a few times by this card. It's pretty nice. Alright, so Mars. This one does Biomatrix Backup. This creature gains destroyed. You may put this creature into its owner's archives. So that's pretty good. Every time you generate an Ember, at least, from doing something, that's good. And it seems that with this deck we have a lot of cards that do that. Let's just take a look. Like here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These still 1, so you basically get 1, 8, 9, 10. This one has Shard. No, not this one. Sorry. This one has Charge, which is just like it had 1. So we have, and this one steals. So we have about 15 cards that get you Ember as you play them. So that's really, really good. Zizix the Many. So when you fight or reap, you may reveal a creature from your hand. If you do, you archive it and it gets +3 power counter. So that's very good. But it has to survive the turn before. This one, fight or reap, use a friendly non-Mars creature, so that's fine. But I feel that Mars has either really, really huge creatures or really small ones. So they're quite weird to play, I feel. Tunk. After you play another Mars creature, you fully heal it, so that's good. So on your turn you fight, you kill something big, then you heal it by playing another Mars creature. Grabber Jammer, your opponent's keys cost +1, and you can capture stuff. So this one I like it. Ether Spider. First time I see this guy. Deals no damage when fighting, so you want to reap with this guy. Each Ember that would be added to your opponent's pool is captured by Ether Spider instead. Ooh! This guy's pretty sweet. You can slow your opponent down quite a bit. And since we have a lot of things to give taunt to our other guys, this guy can be pretty difficult to remove. That's sweet. Blipip. The next Mars creature you play this turn enters play ready, so that's cool. Another one of them. Alright, ready a Mars creature or stun a non-Mars creature. So this one is really simple, but it's pretty good since it gives an Ember also. I like it. Shatterstorm. Lose all of your Ember, then your opponent loses triple the amount. So if you're really trailing back and you have like 2 Ember and your opponent has 8, well, you can make them lose 6, which is pretty good. Orbital Bombardment. Reveal any number of Mars cards from your hand. For each card revealed this way, deal 2 to a creature. Okay. And you get an Ember from it. Alright, so that's pretty good. And our last card is Ammonia Cloud, so deal 3 to each creature. So I feel that's pretty good, except if you have your own Mars creatures on the board, but our creatures from every other house are pretty big, so normally we won't kill a lot of our guys with that. So how many rares did we get with this one? 1, 2, 3. So only 3 rares, but we have some synergy in there, so this one will be pretty interesting to play. I feel it's a little better than the last one we've got, and I think it's the first one where we have Mars in our deck, so that's pretty sweet. I haven't played a lot with Mars, so when I played them I found them a little underwhelming, but they seem pretty interesting when you get the synergies going. And in this deck, especially if we have this guy paired with like this guy and like protect the weaks and stuff like that to protect it, that could be pretty good. So alright, so that will be it for today, for this opening. I hope you guys enjoyed this deck, and I will put it so I can play on the Crucible online to see if it's pretty good. And I'm pretty sure it will be. I have a good feeling about this one. Make sure you guys go and check the Crucible online. I'm playing on it quite a bit, and it's really well done. It's pretty good. I really do like it, and I hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.